And in doing some reading for this opportunity, I was never very familiar with Lovecraft's writing for a variety of reasons, and Ian will be getting more into his history, but as a kid, I wasn't allowed to read him because my mother thought that it was blasphemous, and so was not allowed in the house with that kind of thing. And in reading him now, a lot of the stories that he's written take place in rural New England locations, which of course is where I grew up. And he was born the same year as my grandmother, who was born in rural Maine. And she would tell me these spooky tales about the mountains and the woods and the spirits that lived there. And I would be just terrified sometimes. And my father would say, "Oh, she's teaching him her H.P. Lovecraft." And I'm like, that's a weird name. I wonder what's a Lovecraft, you know? So putting it together much later on, it just has brought back a lot of childhood memories for me. And I've got a few quotes of his here just to start off with. One of them is on the notice. It says, "The process of delving into the black abyss is, to me, the keenest form of fascination." So in a nutshell, that's where he just liked to go with these different things in his psyche. And some other quotes of his are, "If religion were true, its followers would not try to bludgeon their young into an artificial conformity, but would merely insist on their unbending quest for truth, irrespective of artificial backgrounds or practical consequences." He was an atheist, by the way. Said, "The most merciful thing in the world is the inability of the human mind to correlate all of its contents." And here's another one. "I am disillusioned enough to know that no man's opinion on any subject is worth a damn unless backed up with enough genuine information to make him really know what he's talking about." Which is classic. And here's another one. "Bunched together, a group of people deliberately chosen for strong religious feelings, and you have a practical guarantee of dark morbidities expressed in crime, perversion, and insanity." I just thought those were kind of fun little insights into his thought process. And I don't want to spoil any of the stories for people who are interested in reading them, so I've just picked out a couple little things. Actually, here's an intro to one of his books. It's called Dagon and Macabre Tales. And in the introduction it says, "Straighten your tie, put on your best smile. You're about to meet, in the pages that follow, a gorilla-like thing that crouches in the moonlight with the arms of a child in its teeth. A regiment of zombies, commanded by a headless corpse, a horde of winged, web-footed creatures, not altogether crows, nor moles, nor buzzards, or ants, nor vampire bats, nor decomposed human beings, but some monstrous combination thereof, a host of scaly humanoids, crawling and floundering across the slime-covered floor of the sea, and a loathsome night-spawned flood of organic corruption, more devastatingly hideous than the blackest conjurations of mortal madness and morbidity. But you'll also meet a wandering balladeer, haunted by dreams of a long-lost golden city of crystalline fountains and lotus-scented breezes. Voyage to exotic lands on a delicate white ship that waits for you beside a bridge of moonbeams, and visit a strange high house on a misty mountain top that's frequented by the gods." So I thought that was a nice little intro that ties together a lot of the themes in his stories. And so, I don't know, that's what I have for you right now. Ian?